Can I get a oat milk latte with no sugar, but can I have 2 shots of vanilla?
What size? Ice or hard?
Iced.
What size, ma'am?
Can it be a small? And do you guys have English muffin?
English muffin?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Can I also get that?
Starting saucer. Can I get sweet one?
Sorry, say that one more time. Sorry, it's loud.
What kind, ma'am?
Is there a vegan? Whichever one's like the vegan one?
English muffin toasted butter, ma'am?
Yeah.
Okay, anything else?
No, that's all. Thank you. I got some vegan English muffin because I'm like fasting a little bit. Fasting as in like Ethiopian Orthodox, so I don't know how people talk and like and go out at the same time. Talk and what? Talk with people around is what I meant. Anyway, I was gonna talk about some things. I hate the fact that like when I'm in the car, I feel like I can do anything, as in like I'm in a fishbowl. And, well, actually not a fishbowl, because a fishbowl is like everybody's watching you. I feel like I'm in my own cubicle. But what was I gonna say? I wanted to talk about some things, but seeing people around me is just making me like, I don't know. But also I don't care at the same time. Anyway, okay, so I figured out the term Twilight Zone because I was listening to Ariana Grande's new song, and I was like, what does Twilight Zone even mean? And then I was like, wait, and then when I searched it, I was like, it's like being in between fantasy and reality, and that's literally me all the time. That's me all the time. I found the word. Every time I try to explain it, I don't know how to explain it, and now I found the word, even though the word has been like used many times. I've heard it many times. And also because I'm just like, I know I always talk about this to my friends, or like my close friends at least. I just don't. I feel like I do though. Like I just feel like I'm never connected to this world, and not in a way where I'm like, oh, I don't belong. Nobody likes me. I'm misunderstood. Like maybe I'm misunderstood, but like not misunderstood though. Like there's just some things people can't understand because like they can hear it and they can be like, oh, okay, like, but they just completely don't understand it, which is fine. And as long as they're open to just hearing it, and that's how I feel about a lot of things. How I feel about a lot of it decided to cut off. I don't know why, but anyway, that's how I feel about a lot of things, friendships and stuff. Like I keep an open mind in a way where, like, you know, I know that I want people who are like the same mind as me, but honestly that doesn't challenge me in any way. So I have to keep an open mind that like all my friends are like different types of people, different emotions, different like ways of living life, different ways of seeing it. And you know, as much as I at least like, I mean, I do have one of my best friend who's literally like me in a way where we're like the same person but different fonts. Like some things like we're the same, but it's like in a completely different way, and that's so like that's enough closeness. I don't think I'd want someone exactly like me, which is fine. Like our behaviors are the same, like our nature is the same, and I love her very much. And if she's listening to this, she knows who she is. But also my other best friends too. Like, it just like it's good to have different. It's good to have different types of friends too, types of people around you. Anyway, back to the Twilight Zone thing. But like I am always in it. And you know, like I'm always like I just like I want to get out of here. I don't even mean out of the country. I just want to get out of here, like life. But it's not even in a suicidal way. It's just more of like it's just not. I'm just not supposed to be here. And that's so funny because I always think like I'm an alien. I'm weird. Like that's what but that's not how it is. Like maybe that is how it is. And then I just have to accept that. Maybe I'm those types, bro. Maybe I'm like that Jughead meme that was like I'm weird. I'm like you know what I'm saying. And maybe I am, and that's okay. Like. Which is the thing about me though, this is what I hate. Okay, so you know the actual weird kids like at school that people would not talk to, and they love them but they love them in movies though. They love them in movies, but in real life it's like they can't handle them. And I don't know, I just thought of that about that, and it's just one of those things where it's like people love the ideas and the people until they're actually with them. And that's a lot of cases, like you know what I mean, like and film is a reflection of reality. And you know, obviously the people you relate to your favorite characters. I noticed that too. Like me, I love all of these manic pixie girls, and because I feel like I'm like them in a way. Like I don't explain it, like with this sort of detachment in their eyes, and a lot of the characters is like I feel like what I have, but at the same time that's not who I fully am, because there's another part of me who's all like happy and jokes, and like they're also like that too though. So which is why I'm like, okay, like if I had to really pinpoint myself, I'd say a manic pixie girl, or like I don't know who, just the Nick Billet just popped in my head. But yeah. What was I gonna say? I had a little brain freeze. Also, another thing I was talking, like I always think about this, like obviously like eating, and my relationship with eating is like it's like doomed, honestly. It's been better in a way where I haven't been thinking about it as much, but it's like one of those things, okay, now it's like I'm not thinking about it to the point where I'm not even taking care of myself. And that's the issue with me. I'm either one side or the other, and that's not okay, you know what I mean? Like I know that I have an eating disorder, and I will never diagnose myself, but I know this for sure because like I mean, it's not exactly that hard to pinpoint. Like I know everybody has a little bit of eating disorders, but like everybody, like, you know, there's like a levels to it. Oh, I thought someone was in my car, bro. Okay, yeah, and I know it's like, yeah, I know. Like I don't know if I should say it here, but I sometimes like, who's listening to this? No one's listening to this. Because like I see myself like I'm one way or the other. Like I'm excessive with the way I like if I choose to just be like, it's like I used to just like fast. You know these things that people are like when people say starve and they're scared, but then when you say fast, you're like, it's okay, like it's fine. They're just fasting, which is another term of just really like not eating. And that's how I literally lost weight. And when I lost weight, I got all these compliments, and then after those compliments, I think my eating disorder got worse. Because before, yes, I'd get the comments that I was like overweight and all that stuff, and that wasn't fine, obviously, like, but it got worse after I lost weight from not eating at all. And I was like, damn, this is the way to go. And it's a lack of discipline, honestly, that comes from my eating disorder, because I could easily just work out, but again, I don't have that energy in me, and that's the lack of discipline. But then I'm not saying that for everybody, I'm talking about me specifically. And I've also, like, whatever the symptoms are, I don't want to say it because I hate saying what I did, but it's like whatever the symptoms of bulimia are, like I'm definitely like have done all of them. And yeah, and it's not something that I get sad about, though. That's the thing. It's just something I notice about myself. I'm aware of it, and then I'm like, okay, well, I mean, I'll fix it. It's what I tell myself. I'll fix it. But it's not exactly fixed, because I just don't see it as something that makes me like feel bad. I don't feel bad after I do whatever I do to make myself lose weight. It doesn't really, yeah, because in my eyes, I'm just like, this is really helpful. I guess that's what happens when you're like addicted to something. Like you don't think, nobody's aware of the fact that it's bad for you. You're not aware of the fact it's bad for you because you feel good at the end of it. So it doesn't really matter to you how you did it. But that's like a whole nother thing, yeah. Because I noticed my relationship with eating, it's just like, yeah, I hope it's something that gets fixed. Because it's just like, since I was a kid, that has been following me around, and people don't see eating as like an addiction, or don't see like eating disorders as a big deal as much, because at least I don't think they do, which is, I don't know. I guess I don't see mine as a big deal, so I'm like one of those people. But I would never want any of my friends or other people to have it. So because obviously at the end of the day, it all comes down to like your way of your self-esteem and how you see yourself. Yeah, I should probably get to class. And another thing is that I've been kind of struggling with is my OCD. Like, I don't have OCD, by the way, guys. I don't have OCD. Like, I'm talking about like OCD tendencies have been getting really worse. One night, I was telling my best friend this. I was telling her, like, literally, I was telling her like not last night, but like one night, I literally didn't go to sleep because I had this ritual where I have to do everything in even numbers. So it's either 2 to 8, and I couldn't sleep because every time I moved, I'd have to move 2 to 8 times, right? So my brain was telling me that if you move, you have to move 8 times. If you want to sleep, stay in one position. And I kept moving, like even certain movements as little as me moving my finger, I'd have to do it 2 to 8 times. And every time I was like, okay, just do 2. No, I always have to do 8. And it's only really bad when I'm stressed out about something. I realize that unconsciously, when I'm stressed out about something, it gets worse. Sometimes I think it's been getting a little better after my best friend told me something, but yeah, it just feels it's so controlling. And I feel bad for people who genuinely do have OCD, where this happens every day. Like, yes, mine, I do have the even thing happening every day in different ways, where like my phone, the way I touch it has to be 2 to 8 times, or tapping it 2 to 8 times. And it is exhausting. And the people who actually have it the worst, like I feel like I would just say I'm in level 1 of it, like, you know what I mean? And then those in level like 10, is just like, I feel so bad for them, because for a minute, like for 2 days, I was just having anxiety, and I was just like, fuck, like I'm so tired of this, like, because I couldn't do anything normally, like, yeah, I think I should get to class. Like, even though I was thinking about skipping class, I just woke up earlier than I should have, so I was like, let me just get to class. And I got some Dunkin' Donuts, and yeah, I'll see y'all.
To remove all the aliens from their township. Now, after 20 years, public pressure forced the government to shift the events out of Japanese film. They wanted the strip mine to be moved. Safely knowing that that dawn is...
I just finished my last class. Intro to computing. I can't even think, bro. My head. I'm just like stressed. I don't know why I'm stressed. Like, another thing I was gonna say about the whole LCD thing was that I feel like I do it the most when I'm stressed, which even now I've been doing it because I feel like that's the only thing that I can control. So and usually like an uncontrolled situations, I just do that, and it's been something. Yeah, I'm gonna drive home though. I wish I recorded more, but I just didn't. I only recorded like my last class. So, yeah, I am back home. I don't even know the last thing that I said. I've been like crazy, yo. Hold on. My mom made some kita for her. I got my icy. I still feel a little like too like up there like. Met you. I said it like twice. I said I'd met you like twice or 3 times. I don't know if you heard me. I'm like stressed. I'm not stressed, but I'm just like I have so many thoughts in my head. Even when I was talking to my brother, talked to him for like 30 minutes. And I was just rambling, like I was all over the place. It's kind of satisfying how I can just let everything out, like fast, and like it's just, but like too many thoughts, too many things I have to say, you know what I mean? But since I am someone who like needs energy in order to do stuff or even like talk to people, simple things like that, I realize caffeine might be the move. Like if I'm ever tired, I'm just gonna drink some caffeine and then like have like a whole full day. Whereas like I can talk to people, all that stuff. I don't want to be addicted, but caffeine is the move. Okay, I was trying to make this video like aesthetic and stuff, and not like I was trying to be like Taylor Russell. I love Taylor Russell. Like, she is the energy that I want to exude. I literally told myself after the English muffin that I ate, I wasn't gonna eat anything. That's enough, I'm eating this up. And then after that, I got 2 chips. I got 1 chips. I got 1 Dorito chips. I'm eating this. My eating habit. Doing that. This is not good. This is the essay I've been working on. I have so much more to go into. I didn't want to though. I'm done, man. I'm done. I'm like, why do I need to cite stuff? Just trust me. Just trust me, please. Oh my god. We're watching Shameless. One of my comfort shows. Okay, this whole vlog I have been just yapping because I just think I don't know what. But while I'm taking out my hair, I'm gonna yap because tomorrow I'm gonna wash it, and then Thursday I'm gonna get it done, like braids. Yeah, so I have decided that I'm going to do sonography for like, I don't even know if I want to talk about education, honestly. I don't think I want to, so I'm gonna just not talk about it. Maybe I'll talk about love. I realized that there's just so many special things. There's so many special things about people, and you can fall in love with a lot of people. I was gonna say something like that. I was gonna be like, there's something special in everybody, but that's like Bob energy. It's like, why you like so many people? Like, I just think everyone's special. I just think that everybody it has a special thing and we all should love it, you know what I mean? But genuinely though, like I mean, I'm talking about like at this age, like I should be just open to like getting exactly the type of person I want. And what am I saying? I should just be open is what I'm saying. Everyone is different. Like I shouldn't think that the first person who somewhat like kind of has what I like is the one, because that is what happened to me with like one of the guys that I talked to, and we like months ago, and we're just friends now. But just because like he had this one thing where he loved fantasy books, or just the fact that like it was definitely the fact that like I don't know, it was just that I was like, oh my god, she might be the one. But then I was like, wait, that's not the only, like, yes, I want a nerd, but I also want a nerd who asks a lot of questions, who is emotionally intelligent, who is just a mentally stimulating. I want that. So just because he has one thing doesn't mean like it's good. Like he might lack other things. There's a lot of people who like fantasy books and they're like probably the most rudest people. He's not rude, but he's also like 2 years younger than me, so that's definitely like a big part of why like it just couldn't like, you know, he's not ready yet, so I'm saying, for that real stuff. Even if he thought he was. Well, these curls came out nice. I want to keep it, but I always say I want to keep my curls, and then it just gets bad, and then I'm like, never mind. But I need to put my braid in because I can't keep. Anyway, that's not the point. Yeah, and I was just like, but I did realize something. Like, it's not I realized, but I'm like, yeah, for sure, I want this. Like, I just want someone. Like, I know at this age it's easy to just. I just want someone who makes like it's like you love the game, you love the adrenaline, and like the game of like, oh, does he like me, does he not? One day he gave me this, one day he didn't give me that type of thing, that on and off stuff. That's how it was with that guy. But really what I want is like a genuine friendship first, obviously, just like everybody wants, but like I want it to feel, yeah, I just don't want it to ever just be a game, and I think I'm over it. I don't know if that's not me growing, maybe because like I am avoidant, so games is just the easiest way for me to fall in love with someone, because just like games means that like it's not official, you know what I mean? It's not, we don't have to talk every day and stuff. But if I were to someone, it has to be like he genuinely understands me, he grew up with me. Sorry, my hair just feels good right now. He grew up with me, and like he's kind, like genuinely kind. There's just one dude that made me realize that he's really nice and kind, and he just does things for people. And it's not like, he's just a kind person. You feel safe. I feel like I could just say anything to him and be anything. And we're not even that close, but that's exactly what I want when I first meet someone. Not some dude who like of course I like people who joke a lot, but like, you know, don't be a clown. I mean, I joke a lot too, eh? But like, you know, I want to know that I can talk to him about like I'm just saying the usual stuff. I'm just saying. Anyway, I don't want to make this a long gap, but I like the way my hair turned out, even though it's getting washed tomorrow. Anyway, guys, goodbye. Thank you for listening to me, if you did listen to me. Dobby says bye. Hedwig is in the other room, in my brother's room, because I sleep there sometimes, because he has another room too, so it's a whole other thing. And then Balefire the purple elephant says bye. Aries I don't know what that is. Says it's a dog. Cute little doggy, I think. Says bye. And then Ron Weasley the hedgehog says bye. Peace.